Welcome back, my punks. Sorry I'm a little late today. Uh, sleep. I do not sleep. But I can tell you, vacation locked in, loaded. We are set up. Um, in fact, I think we're set up enough where I can do a small funny. I think we're set up in such a way where I could pull up some copyright free music, hopefully. Um, no bets. No bets, no bets, no bets, but Netflix. We're gonna look at some more Netflix stuff. They're pretty much, yeah, I think. How far does it go for copyright free? Entire playlist, perfectly. Perfect. We can listen to this. Just gonna enjoy their songs. Regardless, I don't know what deck we're playing today. I honestly haven't come up with a script. I haven't come up with anything for this. I just knew I was streaming Weiss today, and that was it. That's that's all I knew. Honestly, I don't even know if yeah, I can tell my mic's working right now. So, but yeah, it's a brand new day, brand new week. Hopefully, I'm not being too intense on y'all, but I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm free from a whole bunch of stress. The only thing I have to do now is just study for my own research projects that I'm leading myself, or kind of. There's other people on the projects with me, but it's what it is. It's better that way instead of being stuck in the. We don't want to be stuck in those situations. I mean, the last research project I did, I pulled 3 all-nighters in a row, which, I know that's like nothing for some people, but I also know that's not nothing as well. It's something you gotta at least admit you should not do, especially when you're drinking too many Monster Energies to be able to do shit, and you're actually functioning during the day, you're going off, you're doing your funnies, so we'll just do our thing. I'm not a huge fan of it. I was about to go. I saw twins all the way at the top, and I go like, huh? Twins? Upend? Isn't this choice? I saw the guitar or something like, yeah, okay. That's. I kind of want to try this old list. I don't know. I understand, you gotta observe some people's stuff to be able to pick up from their pieces. Hey, I've heard The Sims gotten some updates, so I'm against maybe checking some of those out later. But as of right now, I kind of want to just do the funnies with Bunko, but I think one of those updates is Bunko 2, but I haven't updated yet. Kind of a little fear, a little bit scared, a little bit like, I know it's the official sim and all that, but like, well, the official sim, it'd be really cool if they'd actually be able to pair up with the people who make Weiss Schwartz, but then you get money involved, and it's like, this is supposed to. Not alcohol. Not alcohol. I'm not drinking alcohol. Otherwise, your boy would be way more yappy. Yep. It'd be nice because in order for people to want to invest in your game, I mean, there's a few factors. You want people to know about your game. You want people to be able to play your game. You want people to have the availability to play your game. And it's looking strange. Let me change one little small thing. This is bugging me in my OC. There, we're almost coming. Oh yeah, Iron FX. Okay, it's just been bugging me because I never reverted my screen back to full, so it's been like partial and showing, and I know it's just a few pixels. It's just probably like 3 pixels, but it was. It's probably the same thing with like if I lean in, like just right here, you can see my arms not. Oh, it's hovering, but it's not touching the wall. It's not. Anyways, I think we're just gonna play something fun today. I don't know what that fun thing is gonna be, but we're playing something fun. And I want it to be something Funko, but, you know, I like how. I like different decks, you know? I don't want to explore Hololive for the irony of VTuber plays a VTuber card game, you know, like, with VTubers as characters, and none of them are my Oshis. Sorry. Sorry, girls. I don't feel sorry. None of y'all my Oshis, but y'all are cool. Y'all are cool. But I should shut up because I don't want to start wars. And I know I don't really have people chasing me, but shhh seems cool. Yeah. Gaslight distraction tactic activated. Yeah. Totally not doing that. I've never done that. The best strategy for gaslighting is making sure people don't care. They don't care that you're changing the direction. They're just enjoying that you're talking to them and engaging with them and spending time with them. It's, you know, that kind of stuff. You just, I don't know. It's interesting. I don't like manipulating people's minds and all that. It's honestly one of the things that grosses me out to the extreme, but pressing topic deactivated. Get out of there. We're bringing it back up, especially with some good music. Come on. King of Fighters. Kind of want to check out what the hell our boy Coker Red fought for this to get a review. Like, brother, you don't even play it, and you're telling. Nah, we're just gonna be true to my namesake. Screw it. Honestly? Nah. Yeah. I want to play waifu, but, like, Quince? Gross. Standby? Screw it. I will always think this deck is terrible. Let's go against Mushoku. I'm just double checking to make sure there's anything I could do to make this. I remember when me. How careless we could. Sorry, I just have to rock out to that. Ooh, that's a rough mole. Okay, standby, but they got nothing. Ooh, nice-ish. Cancel, maybe? If we hit level 1, this is not a bad target to stand by, but also we don't need to hit level 1 to do it. Maybe drop a climax, but also we can just stand by it out off the rip if we clock red. So let's clock. Because I want to clock this, but also we can just pitch this off the rip and then get this into the back row, which might be better than the 1-1 Kurumi. Hey, what's up? Oh, another VTuber out scene? Sweet! I'm good, how you doing, Lisa? We're just jamming here, trying to play some White Schwartz in the sim, you know? Alright, so typical thing is if you want to dig for climaxes, you do this one first. That way you can resolve this second, but we're not trying to dig for climaxes. In fact, we're trying to pitch them right now. Right, because it says character only. I'm stupid. No, I don't stream daily. I've just literally changed up my schedule to where I'm going to be streaming 3 times a week. Kinda. It's a bit of a long story. I've been behind things, but not actively in the front line, if that makes sense. Like, I've been on backlines for other people's stuff, not really so much my own things, and now I'm trying to take the initiative. I've been trying to get this channel stream punished. I've been trying to get this channel, you know, running myself for about 6 weeks, I think is the marker for this now, where I'm actively trying to do multiple times in a week. It's hard to do it daily when you're doing a nasty computer science related degree at college. You just don't have time. You just get pulled into the coding, and then you dox yourself trying to do a dev stream. I wish that was a joke. But yeah, you learn, you live, you learn, you laugh, you love, you know. things sometimes go a little wonk. Hmm. So we're hitting one. We need red. We're gonna go red flat. We don't need all the Katoris in the world. Um, about now, I would say yes. White Schwartz is fun. It's enjoyable. There's definitely some sorts of competitive aspects to it that do make things fun, but it's not always absolutely fun. But I've never had a bad time winning or losing in Vice. But also, I'm really enjoying Strenova right now. Let's do this. We want to brainstorm first. But then if we do this, I guess we hope we whiff on the free stock. Okay, so now we know there's a climax coming our way, so we need a level 2. But we already have one of those in bin. So, which one do we not want? I think we don't want the memory kit, because the free fresh is okay. I'm stupid. We could have pitched the climax. We could have pitched the... Well, no, we don't need to pitch the climax. We can just play it raw dog. Why? Anyways, pick her up. Give 1k there, so we win 2 lanes. Play her. Double rest. Oh, right, we can't do that anymore, because funny. Act. Give plus a boof there. So, do we have 2 level 2? Yeah, okay, this is about to be mean. This is about to be mean. What's about to happen? Go ahead. Ask away. I mean, what else would I be doing, right? You have the field. Alright, so we know there's going to be a standby trigger happening first. So I guess we kill the Katori in the back line first off the rip. With the overplay, and then get the buff here because it's the only lane that's going to be attacking. Hopefully we can churn through enough deck considering we are 5 climaxes out right now and we need to cancel. I mean, shoot for it. If you're cool with me pulling up on stream, I can do that if you want. Oh, ads. If you can tell, I'm not being too fancy. But yeah, no, if you... Yeah, actually, recently I realized people keep hitting me up for that, so it's actually attached in my links. So, yeah. So if you want, you can find me through that easy. Or my name's pretty simple to find. It's just I think there's an underscore added. Okay, so we got Shrek on this, but there wasn't really any early plays that we need to worry about. We're probably about to do fine. It's just paying out that climax if we really want to, but the issue is it's one of these climaxes. So also keep in mind I'm not going to get beeped as easily because streamer mode, all that funnies. But yeah, let's see. Close. I don't think we clock here because we're comfortable at 2, right? We're comfortable at 2. We're not pushing ourselves to 3. Don't clock. Push up. Because we'll win fights as long as we are intelligent enough to realize what we're doing. So the question is, what are we doing? Because we want to just return the Katori, I think, while we're here. Because we're not going to be able to stand somebody. Yeah. Play it because we want to rotate them through. Standby out the Katori into the back. They're gonna get a minus 1k buff if I don't bounce this, but also we can hit a soul trigger off of any of the 3 attacks and things change because of that. So direct first, no soul, that's fine. They'll probably back up here, but also double trigger, so boom, boom, boom. 15 on her. Right straight up. Cool. Ooh, almost went through all the way. Sure, yeah. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, no problem. Just I'm just down to help out and all that, whatever I can. VTuber community, just an interesting community, but it's nice to help each other out. Meanwhile, coming from the person who actively never asks his friends for help, considering I'm the like I said, I do backline some other people's stuff. It's just like, no, I don't want to bother my friends. No, it's literally that, unfortunately, because I need in the expressions of not so nice words, I need to grow a pair. Yo, whoa, that is a dump that you just sent me. You just sent me. Can I pull this up, Sam? Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna like at least some of this because from the little bits that I'm seeing right now, it seems pretty good. I mean, I'm not looking through the videos all the way at the moment. Kind of skimming it, see the parts that, too dope. Is it okay if I pull this up on stream? Because I can give you my full opinion if that's cool right now, but otherwise I'm gonna push it to the side a little bit until after stream cools off so I can watch all this, you know, so I don't have dead air on this and I can actually give you full attention. If that's what you want, if that's what you want, but you know, one way or the other. I mean, hey, I'll go over it one way or another. It's just, do you want it like right now, or do you want me to like, yeah, you can follow. I'm assuming. Um, funny thing, you reached out at roughly the right time. I don't have uh the plan set in stone yet for what I need quite yet, because most of my stuff I do myself. I've done I made my model from scratch myself. I you know I did a lot of things that you really shouldn't do. You really shouldn't do, but I did anyways because I'm stupid and I find it funny to try doing things yourself. Okay, we're gonna end up in a refresh deck state 6 in, but I think it's fine if we pay one out to trigger twice. See, thing is, I don't have the money for probably about, let's say, another few weeks. Because as you can tell from the number of view counts, this is not my income, and like I said, I'm a student, so I don't really have stuff rolling in. Okay, this is gonna get rough right here. We're at level 3. Yeah, we've got one Karumi, but we don't have the climax. I mean, we do have the icy tail. He's full combo laning us though, which is gotta be a pain. Ooh, okay, we might just die here. I think we can cancel this last one for 2. Yeah. Only issues we can't clock, which with the current hand, that's really bad. No, no, stand, draw. Okay, yeah, that's really bad right there, the fact that we didn't draw out of something. So at least we can heal. We do have the ability to push full damage. Big issue is we don't get the combo. There is a line climax swap off the search, but I don't think we're more than one. I think I just I think I just run it as is. I'm not sure. Yeah, yeah, I'll let you know. Um, yeah, it's just weird timings. Air attack. Okay, pay 3 for the icy tail and memory kick pitching the climax. So we're gonna go and out a refresh deck. Turn one trigger. Okay. Yeah, put that in your memory. We got to get your board gone if we want to even have a chance here. Power there. Cancel. Okay. No, that was stupid. We didn't need full swing. We made full swing because we were dumb. We needed a swing under. High likelihood this now cancels out of the wazoo because we swung way too deep into way too soft of a territory. We only need to stick one. Oh, probably should have sided there. Yeah, like this guy is going to be swinging for ones. Yeah, we just die. Yeah, I'm letting myself not think. Here, we're gonna quit this, and I'm gonna take a little look. I'm hoping your stuff doesn't have audio. Interesting. Nope, can't have that audio going. Okay. Don't want to be playing your audio. Okay. Let's see if there's a way. Jeez. I guess best move for me to do at the moment is completely mute desktop audio for a second. So that way I don't even need to worry about your audio you have tagged in the backlog. Interesting. Quite the dynamic portfolio you got here. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know what's up when I can actually, have a little bit of ground money for me to do stuff with. Whoop, I muted this a while ago. All right, back into it. Opinions to give you since you wanted to know. If you want to know my opinion, let me re-see it. I'm gonna be the harsh me because artist brain stuff. Majority of this stuff seems, how do I say, flatter than I guess that's also some of the styles though, because it's very diverse. It's very diverse in your stylistic choices across the stuff. So I don't really know what to say. Because some of them are flat, but that also makes certain aspects pop, and that's a stylistic approach. You have very, very simplistic characters that have extreme popping highlights for certain things, which makes sense. It's simple characteristic design. You want things to certain pop. You have things extremely fleshed out, and you have things that are subtly fleshed out and are more typical. So, on a whole aspect, I think just from the small stuff you did send me, it absolutely is bonkers what you can do. So, don't beat yourself up, ever. You know what you're doing. You're definitely 100% down the right path. You've gotten yourself the correct exposure, I would think, if what I'm seeing kind of leads up to what I'm thinking it means. And just, yeah. That's my opinion on it. But as it stands right now, I can't help invest into that. Honestly, most likelihood, I'm going to choose to be, yet again, another brute force slap to my own face and, keep doing the normal programmer thing to do and just code the crap myself from scratch, or draw this stuff from scratch, or make a funny program to do it myself. that's always going to be less work. 130 hours in for a 5-minute drawing. Because why not, right? Isn't it better to build the machine to do it, so that way you can save yourself time in the future, even though the ROI of the time is never going to match up? Because you're going to spend... The amount of stuff you'd need to do to make up for 130 hours of work is nuts. And I still do it. I still will do it. Still will do it. Every time. Every time. No denial. I'm not even gonna lie that I wouldn't be doing that. Because that's what I'm gonna do. Every time. I mean, I'm the type of guy who develops his own AI. Like, of course I have less brain cells. Especially when you do it ethically and do it off your own sourcing and then sacrifice all of your life's work of self-intelligence to potentially just put out there to the world. Just to not even get recognized. But, yeah, this is a really weird... I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to do old school Dow. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do old school Dow. And we gotta get revenge. We gotta beat the better standby deck. But when you... There was a quote from... Not Mike Tyson. What is his name? Other Tyson. Other very important... Neil deGrasse Tyson. That one. He said something about him not wanting to be recognized, that people learned it from him. Because that'll show that they took it in. We don't recognize certain people that made JPEG and the USB, but people did. Also, I should have dropped ones because I'm not playing a normal game. I'm playing a standby deck. Why am I stupid? That's a question for an eternity. But right now, we can just at least get some poke damage in. That hurt. That hurt the soul. That hurt the soul. At least he's not getting these reverse triggers. Yet. What does this even do? Choose one of your character and your way in return. Ooh. Unfortunately, we're not going to get to abuse that at all. Because, why would we? This is going to cancel to the extreme, so it'd be left at flat. Or not, I guess. Can't save that. Our hand's kind of... Okay, our hand's not bad now, actually. Actively, it's kind of mid. Which... Okay, that made our hand fantastico. Mis amigos. Anyway. Of course, we gotta stuff this in, so when we hit level 2, we actually have her in there. And now we'll search for the third copy of this. What is... It must be another all art. We want an over full hand this turn so that we can drop some of these standby climaxes and actually get back into the game to a degree. I probably should have played out one of these just so we have cards in hand, but, you know... I mean, we are going so Omega Plus, it doesn't matter. Ooh, choice. Ooh, choice. That's, choice in the first one, too. On the first one. Ugh, yuck. Gross. Stock it, of course. Okay, so this one should double hit, but, yep, hit once, so we will be able to discard. Ooh. And we are pushing no doublage because cancels all day. But it is what it is. Let me just make sure that... Yeah, my audio is still coming through. Cool. Pitch a standby climax. Just one, yep. So we're 2, there's 1 in here. Second card in depth, I think, right? Because we did pay out the 1 standby that was already there. Off of the... I think, right? Maybe it would be a little numbering. Okay, so we're going to level 2 now, which is booty. No, we're holding all the wrong climax to be able to do the combo later. Okay, it's almost worth it to pay for this thing. Climax swap and then do double lane. Almost, or it is entirely. I think it is entirely because we want to hit a standby, but we don't want to get rid of the standby out of our hand. We want to play this out in the field, but we know we're going to hit level 3 first, so we don't do that. We want to clock this, but we don't want to clock this turn because we're actually chilling with AM SEISO. So that means we do the decision of the climax swap play the climax swapper in the front row, play the 1, reveal the hand, because there's no risk in revealing the hand, dropping this immediately, and then swapping into the correct climax. So that way we're able to do our thing, and then I don't think we play Brainstormer just because of the factor of the Brainstormer doesn't matter in this. I don't think we're going to win lane, so I think we side here just because to push some damage, but tempo as well. We're down on board. We need to have some sort of a defensive advantage. This is the difficulty. We have a massive amount of cards in hand, but not really much we're doing with them still. I mean, we can free fresh at least. Yeah, we're definitely siding. But after we direct here first. Stand by. Okay, because that changes things to a degree, but also we need to get our Kurumis out on the board, because right now we don't have that. Okay. Lat straight punch that was. So, bottom card of stock is a climax, is the kind of climax we want. So another one of these situations, which is the reason why I never really liked the choice lists to begin with, even when they were a thing, because you just do that too much. You do that too often. You do it too much of the time. Also, why am I front attacking? But hey, I mean, it's kind of paying off. It's kind of not. Kind of is. Okay, so now we have way too many cards. 3. Ooh. Kind of rough. So we are 5 out officially. No, more than 5. We're 6 because we hit a second standby. So there's 2 in the deck. 2 and 8, 1 and 4. So we actually are in a compressed deck ratio. I think, but that also means our limitations are to cancel twice this turn, pretty much. And then we're gonna be taking a penalty damage. Oh, you gotta be. Of course, I'm sending it to their memory because screw letting you get on reverse for that crap. Okay, cool. Cool. So, which one's in the bin? Because that matters. 1, 2. 2 of those in the bin, but we know one of them's in the stock, I think. So, I think the refresh right now is a terrible decision, but at the same time, I don't really think we have another decision to make. So, I think we clock this, draw the last 2, see that it's a choice, try ourselves a little bit, go, well, we fucked up, and understand, hey, you know, that happens, but also, hey, pretty sure we pay this out, refresh, punch go back in, penalty, cool, whiff, compressed deck state, cool. There's no one in there. If there was, it'd be okay. Use, no point in choosing. We have too many cards in hand, and we're doing nothing with this. We're just doing nothing. We have this many cards in hand, but we're doing nothing with them. It feels so bad, and they're still not even level 2 yet. So I guess we're doing this, and we're doing this, and we're gonna swing front here. Soldier. Monkey moving forward. Always moving closer. Everything was over. Just like a soldier. Yeah, and we're just gonna do this just cause right now. Pitch this, because there's not really. So, burn 2? Burn 2. Cancel. I don't care. Take 5. And this is gonna eat strings. Okay. That didn't hurt. What hurts? Pain? Pain doesn't happen. Pain? What is pain? Pain. I do not know of this word. Okay, yeah, next turn, let's see. Is there a chance we could actually do funny? Yeah, we can. As long as we have a climax swap and actually draw a climax. Or, yeah, because we're not drawing into one of the few standbys that we have. The hell? I want to do this just because I don't think we're getting away with this. And I need to get away with it. How? I think we're not canceling at all. We're doing the Katori thing of like, what's canceling? You just shove all your climaxes in the stock. And we just die this turn because what the hell was this attack? I mean, okay, we probably cancel this, but that's it. I mean, like, we don't even do anything now. We can't even poke him. We can't even poke him hard enough to make it hurt. Not so regrettably because of my own decisions, but at the same time, it's like, what the hell is going on here? I don't even think... Yeah... Like, almost it'd just be better if we just ended this game ourselves, but I mean, I guess we could do at least an attempt at it. Try to grab this, because we'll have the stock. We're just gonna cancel like a god coming up in this next turn, and we have to sink like a god. But I don't think that's gonna matter at all, because we're just not coming back with enough grit. Oh, when this is put into the waiting room. Yeah, choose neither of those effects. Let him die as well. Let her die as well. Alright, swing in empty lanes. We'll cancel, please. You can't swing for less. You can't swing for less. You don't have multiple instances of damage. Come on. We just gotta hit. Never mind. Maybe you do. What does she do? Deal 3 damage. Cancel. Okay, we can. Come on. We can. We can. We can. We think we can. We think we can. We think we...
Watch every game, every Sunday. All in sign up today. Terms and embargoes apply.
I don't like ads. Who likes ads? Nobody likes ads. Why do they keep playing? Little scumbags.
Deep down, I know I'm a fighter. Deep down, I know my desires. Everybody thinks that I'm just...
Alright, we're just gonna play a song I'm more familiar with, just to kind of chill out a little, because God, this deck is bad. God. Like, I can definitely see it's probably some sort of misplays on my end, but I don't care. I do not care. Just, if we go to... Let's go even to what I'm known for. Let's even go to why I'm known as that Dow guy, right? Is the reason why I'm that Dow guy not even on here? Wow, it's not even on here. Am I that non-brain? Am I? I guess I get enough practice that I've never actually uploaded on here. 8 choice, which one? Because you're forgetting, I guess you don't know who you're talking to. I'm not Katori player. 8 choice probably feels better. I've felt Kurumi Katori. Level 1 Katori? See it again, remember both of them are top ends. Since you're saying Kurumi first, the top end Kurumi. It doesn't matter if that's the case, it doesn't matter. It's just Katori. That's just Katori doing Katori things in the past 2 games, I think. Where they just go, yeah, there's climaxes you're just burying in your turn, which is just a problem with her. I ran into it as well at the at BCF. Right? That's BCF. Fisher Road Champ. No, BCS. Yeah. Yeah, no. There's also more advantages of going full-on waifu. That's the reason why I was making sure you knew. I've played almost religiously Kurumi Choice, which is actually the deck I'm trying to pull up right now, because apparently I've forgotten to upload it to my Encore account. Or, sorry, upload it off my Encore account. I literally type it myself. I will find the deck I am looking for, I have a feeling, because I have gone through so many versions of this. Kurumi, or why is my brain shorting because I'm streaming? Kurumi. Oh, I guess not anymore. I'm kind of happy that people are taking off the mantle off my booty. Babkit has way more options for paying out funds. True, it does. It does over the standby stuff, but that's just inherently because you actively have more things that cost stock. It's not necessarily because of the rest of the deck, I would say. In fact, I'd actually even argue that more of the deck is efficient. It's just that, I guess the builds we were running so far didn't have another me origami. which changes the deck entirely. If you run a 2-of, that and the power to turn back time Kurumi, which I am a huge advocate of, always have been, always will be, and will always continue to be, because having a level 0 that can twin drive conditionally with the back row student Kurumi is wrecked. And there have been many games that I have won because I wasn't able to play level 3s like I was there at that last little bit, but I was able to play the level 0 Kurumi and actually bring it back up after that game. So it's like I'm saying, it's not, oh, that's not something you're supposed to see. That was not supposed to happen. You did not see that. That's definitely going to get deleted as a VOD. I'm not 100% an innocent human being. I'm not gonna deny that fact.
Yeah, let's go.
Every single time. Always something goes wrong with my streams, but hey, that's why we live life and we learn. Right. Human being over here. Yeah. This should be my latest version, I believe. That I forth. Yeah, 3 of the Brainstormers was the number to choose from. I mean, also having a salvaging Brainstormer and a standby deck would be way better, but that's kind of reserved towards the green one, and then she's kind of, the queen sucks a little, just a wee little bit, so it's kind of like, to run her, and then you have the level 1 twin, which is like, that's not really what you want to be waiting to do when you're brainstorming. It's more so the fact that you're dedicated into this stuff, which gives this set, you know, that's my opinion on it. The Kurumi doesn't trip in itself, like, yeah, it's an on-reverse combo, but it lets you kill. That's kind of the biggest thing, is you get to say screw you, you don't get to run bounce or hide. You are dying. You get to die right in front of my face, you don't get to do funnies. And you have that with an on-reverse combo that actually can send stuff for free with controlled from your, what you want to do, actually, with the deck. There's also the line of, why even play the level 3? You have a level 3. And then, I know this is stupid to a degree for running these two when you have such a great level 3, but it's because there's just so much anti-standby. You want to have a level 2 at level 2 sometimes. Otherwise, you'd be on a full playset of this and then still be on the 3 of these because you only need a 2 lane. Going all 3 is way too resource intensive. But that's me getting into way too many semantics, so sorry to, you know, taking your ear off. Oh, absolutely. It does so... Please tell me I saved. Nope, I didn't. Of course I didn't, because why would I save? Anyways, it's still on my clipboard. It does so much work for the deck, but, you know, it kind of is what the deck is. Yeah. Kurumi choice. Yeah. I've tried the Katori just to try playing it the proper route, because, in all honesty, that should be the way that deck is played. But it's like the same reason why you don't play... If you know how to play Heinz, you don't play Heinz. It's because the factor of... You're too much at the deck's mercy. No, I found that card was a waste of a slot. After the 2 years of playing the deck over and over and over again, that was the one card I kept constantly regretting even putting in, because it gives no assist, and it takes up the slot that you'd rather have the ability to enable your 0/0 turn back time Kurumi. And, you know, at that point, it's just why even run the card. If you're just arguing over your back row slot, wasting stock, not being able to do everything you want to do, kind of... The level control is way more important than the rest of the stuff that card does. I guess we clocked the refresh right now. But also the guy who went and just turnstalled intentionally against Slime by staying at 0 for 4 turns. And I'm like, yeah, this is how the match is supposed to go. I built the deck to do this. So, I don't know. That might be a little bit annoying. This is such a weird hand. We want to save this to search later. We want to save this to actually get card advantage, but also we can find the Kurumi we want. So I guess we play the Brainstormer into the Raw, but also we could just play... It's been a minute since I've seen the cards. Also, this is not foil. My life copies are foil. It's a little bit funny. I guess we just play the climate swap, not in the center row, because we might be hit. Why did we roll it up against the standby deck again? I guess revenge, right? We gotta just show that this deck actually The set can actually beat Mushoku, to a sense. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, they can do that. Nasty. Nasty. Okay, so those are there now. So you see, here's the funny thing, and it's such a terrible line. But hear me out. But hear me out. This is why you'd want to play this deck to its extreme. You're gonna do this. You're gonna instantly level. You're gonna level yellow, level out a Ricky off the rip, I think here? Yeah, level out the Ricky. Now you get to go search for... Pause. You get to search for... How many lanes does he have? I can't remember. Is it control? Anyways, he's got 2 lanes. No, he's got all 3 lanes, which matters. Count matters here because it depends whether if we're actually going to search for the back row buff or we're actively going to search for a 3rd copy. I think we search for the 3rd copy because we just can, just to say screw him. Yeah. I mean, we're going to get the triple card advantage, which is probably more worth it. Because now we get the gun, drop. We want to keep this. I think actually we drop Climax. The level 3 one, so it can get shuffled in a minute. And we just triple threat here. With a solid back row with a Brainstormer. And we just were able to control our level so aggressively. Even if he didn't push us up this way, we had the ability to push to off of the Ricky, go find the Student Kurumi, still have this turn. Maybe minus 1 of these attacking girls, but the point stands. We're just going to play this just because. Free stock, nope. And it doesn't matter because we're going to do... We're gonna dig because we want good cards in the bin. So reveal it. Bingo. Hit. And just to screw with people, you just do this. If we were flat though, we could push this and then have the stock kick as well. It makes sense to be safe and toss some things just in. Kind of pocket these two for a second. And our Climax, slam the Climax. All these different card texts. Anyways, on reverse, do funny. Well, obviously we gotta pick up the early play because I don't expect this to stay at the current level. I mean, we're rushing through a deck to a degree. Of course, we gotta stock this because we're out of stock. Stock the memory kick. As nice as it is right now, it's not the thing. Alright, and then we gotta pick something else up. Pick up the level 2, because why not, right? And we still have, yeah, for stuff like this, we had another one, but honestly, I like having the idea of 3 stock just because. Added less so than the fact of, hey, nice free fresh in hand. Like, I know the positions of these. This is Climax, Climax. This is Climax, Climax, blank card that we don't care about really. We're out a lot. We're out 6. 2 win. Yeah, so we're gonna go to 2 here. Easy. Well, also he has to get over this wall. Which he will, but not forever. That kind of sucks a little bit though, because we only run, I think, 3 of those girls, not a full front set. It could be better, but also it's not terrible because, ooh, okay, that's a little bad, but yet again, this is the spot where girl makes a whole nother level of difference, because if I remember rulings, we do this, and now because these happen simultaneously, this card doesn't get leveled up, and so now we can get rid of this girl. That's not how that interaction's, unless if I miscounted. Sorry, what? That's not how that interaction's supposed to work.
Sometimes all we really need is hope.
Okay, that definitely didn't screw up the turn. She. Okay. That's one. Pick up the level 3 early play. Remember, we're gonna heal off 2 in a turn. Give the buff there, so that way we can get the reverse. Play the Brainstormer. Put Brainstormer over. Remember, deck speed needs to happen right now because that climax is there. We're pretty much out. We're 7 cards in, which means there's one last climax in the deck, which means we can slam this and then get all 8 back in, probably. Direct, just cuz? Okay, not bad. Yeah, that happens. I don't really know what else we can do except just swing hard. Choice, okay. So keep in mind we might hit level 3, so put this to hand. We're not getting bigger, but we're still fronting because push damage. 7 going back in with 33. What's the ratio on that? Alright, 3, 2, 1. It's not avoid things like that. What happened there is it's the sim. The rules say that the top card of the clock is going to remain in the clock after you remove the bottom 7 for the level up. It's not for events like that, because it wasn't a clean level. What the hell am I doing here, man? I guess I don't understand a thing, damn. It's an incident of a little bit of an error. Then be aware of what I missed. Especially if at least as far as I know, I mean, I took it as far as I can go for judges on the rule for that. That day would drive me insane. No climax. What? Oh, also, I'm going to show you something because I know how this is going to work. This is going to heal automatically. Or no, they didn't change that. Okay, interesting. Never mind. Okay, rotate through this card because we want to see new cards and then heal it off instead so we can get closer to the climax on their turn. And I guess Brainstorm for deck speed. Cool. It's hard to be okay. Yet again, more stuff just cause. It's hard to be okay. When I can see everything. Because we'll heal off 2 anyways. That might have been a slight mistake. I don't know, we can hit a choice. It's not that hard to hit a choice. Yeah, I just got scammed. Because of the sim. It doesn't understand the ruling of how it's supposed to resolve. It took the bottom card of it, sorry, it left the bottom card, not the top. Is, you know, everybody makes mistakes. It takes time to fix things, so we're not going to be able to get this, but we'll get the memory send. Oh my gosh! That's stuck? Also, we're compressed as hell. Yeah, send another memory. Screw you keeping it. We're 7 in. We're 7 in out of 17 cards. Our compression ratio basically says this guy can't kill us, I believe. Like, okay. Yeah. They almost. I'm gonna hold my tongue because they almost literally do not have the ability to deal enough damage to kill us. Yeah, now I don't need to hold my tongue. They literally don't. They literally do not have enough damage to kill us. Now the question is, can we do the same? Okay, so option is just let her die because we can just replay her for cheap. Option is don't let her die because why would we? It's free 2 damage. Let this one die because we want to recur the other. We do want to clock, but we don't, for the reason of if we clock, we can't actually mess with the clock ourselves. So we're going to activate the ability, put this girl in. Actually, well, we're 1 off from being able to do it twice. Oh, you know, the canceling just happens because we rush through into a compressed deck state as fast as possible, and I think we can just poke this dude to death pretty much. Okay. I don't want to pitch this, but we kind of gotta pitch this. Ooh. Ooh, stock kick sounds so good right now. The option to heal is tempting to not. Oh wait, no, it's not even an option, because we can just not. Because Student Kurumi says, hey, you know how you did damage? You're going to heal yourself later. So we don't even need to worry about it. And actually, in fact, you can brainstorm right now, have the full board as an option. Yep, because that was more likely to hit than not. Get our card advantage back into our hand. have the ability to potentially do this or this next turn. I like the stocks a lot more. Even though it's not going to be great, it's still a thing. Put that there just cuz. We'll enter climax. Immediately we'll give the buff to the big girl. And then we'll swing, refresh on swing, which is pretty bad. But we got the stock send. So that's a gone goodbye threat. Double trigger, the compress. Okay, not free compress. This goes back to hand. That's a free fresh effect that we can put in middle of his attack. We are sitting golden. We are sitting. Oh my gosh, is it poke for one? It's poke for one. Come on, no trigger. Okay, dead. Oh, it's so close. Okay, empty lanes. It's tempting, but also just double drop instead, because why not? Heal 2 off, because we're just him. We are out 1. There's 7 in there, 7 out of 33. I don't like those odds. Oh, wait, at least it's not triple lane combo, but we can. Oh, so the objective here is take 1, take this, and then free fret. Oh, he healed it off. So close. No! Okay. Okay. So, this one's bad. This one's bad because we have to back up here just to increase our odds all the way. All it in. All it in. Cancel once. Come on. Never mind. Okay, pay the discard. Yep. So, we can even get funnier because we can heal 2 for a turn. So, there's a low chance that he could actually do anything against us. It's probably not even worth saving her, but we did, so we did. It's realistically, this is the best move. Even though I want to swing with Girly. Technically, optional if you don't know the matchup, you heal yourself off here for 2 until end of turn, just so you don't have funny haha burn because I cancel. Attack. Bop. Yeah! Yeah, so deck drastically changed. I mean, okay, I understand. This is the deck that I played for religious, like, a belief, pretty much, for years. But, and I mean, let me see if I can just pull this up just for y'all to see, because you can notice. I'll show it, because, you know, there's not really much private on my account. And the stuff that isn't really. No, Google don't. Google wants to crash. Give me a sec. We're gonna have to do something smart because I realized what my source is on. Never in doubt. Yep. You got it. Never in doubt. Let's see. Well, because I mean, I've already done stupid thing on stream today. Let's try avoiding doing another stupid. Let's try avoiding doing more stupids. Actually, before I do that, let's see how bad of a damage I did to myself. Like, what is even there? What is even there that y'all could have seen? Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with y'all seeing that much. It's really not that bad. It's really not that bad. Oh no. Scary word that I don't want to scroll across my screen did. It's not that bad. I'm overhyping it. Okay, anyways, Encore. Just to let you see, like, of course, I gotta type in Encore decks. Just to let you kind of peek into the history of, also so I can refresh myself on how many versions I've made. What is it? Through me. Type, go to tournament. Yeah, okay, of course I'm the last one that did a tournament. Whatever, you know. People are playing it, people are brewing it. I'm fine with that. Dex, if we just choose tournament, and we change from that to Dow, you're gonna see the legacy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's page 1. 6 so far. 6 different. No, that can't be it. No, no way. There's only 6 iterations. Seriously? Seriously? There's only 6? Could have sworn there were way more. Oh, hold up. There's a reason why there's only 6. Oh, y'all are locked in on that tab. Okay. And we're gonna just do a quick little whoopsie whoopsie so y'all can't see everything behind the mirror. Behind the shade, because I gotta type in my password and we're not being that stupid. We're not being that stupid. I know I am stupid, but we're not that stupid. Why can't I type today? Okay, there we go. Now we're in. Now you guys should be able to see all the decks I have hidden, because apparently it's way more than I thought. Way more than I thought. And probably for some mid reasons. I probably didn't post anything that went too great. Or maybe I didn't post them as tournament. So let's see. Yeah, so that was just for the one tournament, by the way. If you look, we ran all the way up to V9, I think. In the end, yeah, to V9 for one deck. Which, oh my gosh. And that was just in 9 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there are more. 7, 8. 8 versions. 8 versions over years. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. 9 versions. 9 versions over 2 years. Which honestly is way more lax than I thought it would be. Still way more lax than I thought it would be. Because, oh my gosh, I thought it would be crazy. But right now it is 11? Also, oh, the music stopped because Google stopped. Ooh, it is 11 my time. So I'm gonna call it because I got a headache and stayed up all night. It's good having people show up on stream. Sorry for the little spooks and scares and all that I did, but hope y'all will see me in the future because I'm trying to get on the schedule of same kind of time frame. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, where it's somewhat different each day. I think Minecraft's on Monday, but that might change because I like Weiss way more. And then Stranova on Saturday. But we will see. Adaptions happen, things change. Like I just swapped from a Friday, Saturday thing with later time, so we'll see how it goes. Like I said, at the beginning, I do have a research project in the brew, so we'll see how much making your text-to-speech AI potentially better is gonna eat up my time. Anyways, I played couldn't win Rocals. I played Rent a Girlfriend once and won. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, if you want to see some Dal stuff, just look at my account on Encore. You will see very good decks. I mean, even this one. The main thing that Dal has a crutch is this card. The Another Me makes or breaks the decks because double drop search on one is nuts. You actually get to find your level 1 combo easily and consistency, let alone pitch extra climaxes and pay out extra climaxes. I mean, also, you have funnies and extra funnies. This was the deck. No, this wasn't. This was the other one. Back to the Katori thing real quick. This was the V9 deck that I took. Uh, yeah, it was running Katori, but also it was running a fair card to pick up at one. Funny thing Yoshino says, I don't take damage from slime. Yeah, I don't take damage from slime. And this is, I don't take damage. And this says, die, Overlord. But with that,